Oh boy, I'm out of breath. As you may know, we just got back from our very first Paizo con out in Seattle. It was a really tiny con this year. They really wanted to try to keep all of us safe, and yet we still managed to come back with COVID. And that's on us, obviously. But if you can tell in my voice, it's a little different, and I'll tell you a little bit more about our COVID experience at the end of the video. But one of the cooler rooms that they did have at the con was the official Paizo store. And if you've ever wandered through the Paizo web store, and I mean like really dug down deep there, you can find some really awesome things. And one thing we found was this premium set of Reign of Winter. Now, the whole Reign of Winter set hasn't been reprinted in a long time, so it's really hard to find. We still don't have the booster set, but now we have this, the Frost Worm and the Svathurim? I don't even know how to say it. Reign of Winter was this really off-the-wall adventure. When we get our hands on the full set, I'll tell you a lot more about it, but for now, I just want to tease you with this little frigid pair of baddies. But before we jump in, there is a brand new bundle of 5e animated spell cards from our sponsor, Hit Point Press. For a limited time, you can get 10 decks of tarot-sized animated reference cards for cantrips all the way through 5th level spells, plus their gorgeously animated deck of many things. And with the bundle, you save $60. If you're waiting to get into animated spell cards, this is the best deal I have seen since their Kickstarter. Go check it out at the link below the video or at animatedspells.com. Let's start with the Frost Worm, which can be found in the second bestiary books of both Pathfinder 1st and 2nd edition. This apex predator makes a trilling sound as it approaches prey that can lull them into a stupor. It radiates a cold aura around it, so much so that if you plucked one up and dropped it, say, on a tropical island with a polar bear and a hobbit and a mysterious hatch, it would eventually create a pocket of frozen terrain around it. No one really knows where this magical creature originated. Perhaps it was created by the witches of Irison, or maybe it immigrated from the distant planet of Triaxis. Whatever its origins, you'll want to keep your distance. It is a 12th level creature in 2nd edition and a CR 12 creature in 1st edition. So, the Svathurims have a bottom half of an 8-legged stallion and the upper half of a horned frost giant. They appear in the Monster Codex book of 1st edition, but there really isn't a lot of information about them out there. It's said that they are often kept as pets by frost giants and that they're considered distant cousins of each other. I'm not sure if there's any more information about them in the Reign of Winter AP, which I don't actually have yet, but let's see what we can gather from their stat block. They are moderately intelligent, extremely strong, and they can charge across air as if using the airwalk spell, but it's very taxing on them. They often travel in war bands, and you do not want to get speared by their enormous lances. They have a CR of 11 and have yet to appear in 2nd edition to my knowledge. So, in the Reign of Winter adventure path, the heroes are trying to track down the Witch Queen Baba Yaga, who is about to unleash a magical winter freeze across all of Galarian. And let me tell you just a few of the places that the heroes will visit in the course of this adventure. They'll start in the nation of Irison, the land ruled by the Winter Witches, usually one of Baba Yaga's daughters. They then travel to the capital of Whitethrone, and then after that, to the faraway land of Eobaria, on a completely different continent. And then it is off to the planet Triaxis, which we just mentioned a minute ago. And if off-world travel isn't wild enough for you, the heroes then venture to Russia in the year 1918 at the height of World War I. Reign of Winter just seems like the most bonkers, unpredictable campaign that I've heard about. From what I've seen and read, it's pretty beloved by those people who have played it, and if you have, let me know in the comment section down below. Now, the minis are certainly older. They came out in 2013, so they're not as detailed or as nicely painted as modern minis, but they're certainly unique and offer some fun storytelling potential. Let me know what you think about them in the comment section below. As I film this, these are still available out there for about $35. And when was the last time our minis only cost $35. Jeez. If you want to pick it up, though, I would do it soon. I don't see a ton of inventory out there. Once again, thanks to Hit Point Press. Remember that the big bundle of 10 decks of animated spell cards is out there for $60 off for a limited time. If you're interested, hit that link below the video or head to animatedspells.com. Meanwhile, we are still here trying to recover from COVID. We caught COVID once before during the great Spider-Man plague of December 2021, but that time we didn't really feel any symptoms. We're both vaccinated and we're both boosted, but man, this time COVID hit me hard. I had fevers, I had chills, I had terrible headaches and earaches. And as you can probably tell, I'm still not 100%. Like, it's really hard for me just to talk in complete sentences without coughing and losing my breath. So don't let your guard down out there. You do not want to catch this. It's a really busy summer for us here. We had our Kickstarter. We went to PaizoCon. I have 2 weddings to go to. I have a bachelor party out in New Orleans. I have Gen Con in August, and I'm going to head home to see my mom back in Georgia for a little while too. So we're going to try to keep our videos flowing as well. If you were interested in our Kobold plushies, the pre-order store is open now at koboldplush.com. And if you back the Kickstarter, you should have your backer kit link in your email. Let us know if you have any problems with any of that. And you can always find us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. For now, stay safe, have fun, love each other, and I will see you next time at the Gallant Goblin.